Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are gonna take on some classic comfort food featuring Sasquatch's new butter toss. We are making a 4-cheese macaroni. It's gonna be bubbly, it's gonna be gooey, it's gonna be crispy and delicious. So for this recipe, you're gonna need your favorite macaroni. Mine is a gluten-free cavatappi, and then we've got a variety of cheese. We've got some sharp white cheddar, Havarti, a smoked cheddar, and then a traditional sharp cheddar, as well as some flour, some butter, some salt, and a whole lot of milk. So what a lot of people don't know is homemade mac and cheese is pretty simple. You're gonna obviously wanna get your water boiling. It should taste like seawater. And then everything else is just gonna get done in this other pot. We are gonna start with our butter, a whole half a cup in there, and then just let it melt. You can move it around a little bit. Once this is all melted, we'll slowly start whisking in that flour. So our butter is melted and we are gonna start whisking in our flour. And this is gonna be the beginning of your roux, which is what is gonna be the base to that thick, creamy sauce. And you just wanna keep whisking, try and get those clumps out of there. And it's gonna slowly start to thicken and change colors. So this is a nice blonde color, and we are just gonna slowly pour and whisk this sauce together. You're gonna see some separation, but as it heats back up and as we add in our cheese, it is going to thicken right back up. All right, we're gonna start with our smoked cheddar. And again, just wanting to keep that whisk going because that roux kind of wants to pull away from the milk a little bit. Keep whisking it together and it'll slowly melt from the heat of the milk. So our smoked cheddar is just about melted in, and we're gonna start adding the rest of our cheeses in. Some of them need a little help, especially those soft cheeses get clumped together, but they melt really easy. So in total, we're gonna be putting about 6 cups of cheese in this sauce. And it is gonna be worth every ounce. Here's our sharp white cheddar. This is gonna add some tang and just balance out a little bit of the richness. And then you can't really make macaroni and cheese if you're not adding any sharp cheddar to it. I'm just gonna get all of that to combine. So our cheese sauce is melted and delicious, and now we are gonna add in all of this yummy flavor. We're just gonna shake that right in and stir it up. Add in a pinch of salt, pinch of black pepper. This stuff is gonna be your guys' go-to in the fall. It reminds me of like stuffing on Thanksgiving. It's so good. All right, so our noodles are done, and we are just going to add these into our pan and get that all stirred up. Depending on your preference, you can stop here, but I really like a crispy oven-baked macaroni. So I'm gonna take this, pour it into my nice oiled pan, get all that buttery goodness that's been down at the bottom. And then I'm gonna take some leftover cheese and a hearty dose of Panko breadcrumbs. Top it with a little bit more salt, a little bit more butter toss, and then we'll pop it in the oven to get really nice and bubbly. All right, so our oven is preheated. We are gonna pop this in at 400 degrees for really only about 7 to 9 minutes. You just wanna get that top nice and bubbly. So our mac and cheese is nice and bubbly. We are going to pull it out. Yum. So tasty. it is time to taste this bad boy. Let's find the perfect bite. Ooh, that's got a lot of crispy topping on it. So good. So much cheese. That is delicious. This is gonna be perfect for your next cozy night in. Any upcoming dinner plans when the snow falls, this better be your weekly go-to. Thanks for hanging out, guys. You can find this recipe and so many more over at Spiceology.com. Go check us out.